Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No climb, bitch, I push. Back straight, push. Chest up, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, all praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want the fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. Gang shot, I just want the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself, I don't got no help, so I gotta push. To keep it from not working out, put food in my mouth, bitch, I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook. Judging the way that you look, I see the hate in your eyes. You easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements or could cover that plane ticket. So we gon' get to this lame shit.
Hey, there we are. What's happening? All over the place podcast.
Yo,
Slink and Deon, man. Hopefully y'all having a great week.
yo,
Man, thank y'all for tuning in. What's happening, Slink?
oh man, I feel good, man. You got a little delay over there. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Screen freezing up, cable bill. Oh no,
I hope not. I hope not.
goddamn 5-stick shit might be running out. That 5-stick, all you 5-stick niggas trying to duck cable and shit. Oh, I don't use cable no more. I'm steadily freezing up. Mr. Freeze on the motherfucker.
Eric Johnson, what's happening?
What's up, Big E? Monica
There
Massey.
she is, Monica Massey. Hey,
First
y'all
on the
always
floor.
number one. Y'all always
Yeah, one and two. We're gonna see if we can get y'all go skating together. Y'all 1 and 2. Yeah, I checked with this.
There he is. Hey, what's happening, Malcolm?
What's up, Malcolm? Redskins signed Hanneken for 2.
Yeah, they got him.
They
That's what you got to call him, Heineken.
Trying to sign Hanneken for 2 6-packs.
Yes,
they signed
it. Tariq, what's happening? Oh, man.
Redskins
Hey,
signed
that's the auto spars right there.
T&D
y'all
Auto
get y'all
Stars, Little Feats Entertainment.
I'll tell you, once it get warm, we got to get Tariq. I'm telling you, we're going to bring Tariq back anyway.
Yeah,
So,
we got to bring him back.
Yeah, we got to bring him back. Uh-oh, there she go. There she go. She hit early tonight.
Happy Friday Eve. Yep.
Yeah, Valentine's Day Eve this weekend.
Valentine's Day.
Talk about.
Yeah, motherfuckers think they getting more than chocolate around this motherfucker. Fuck that. They tired of all that chocolate and cherries and all. We want to bust some cherries around this motherfucker. Hey, man, it's Valentine's Day. This is a women's holiday. A lot of people talked about Valentine's Day being strictly for the women. It's just a passage where if you are a man, you just have to play your part. See you tomorrow, Skinny, for real. Okay, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be there. You know where I'll be at. You know I'll be on that spot. You got to be doing what you do. Yeah, listen. It's a lot going on, man.
Man, it's a lot going on, man. We got the Trump trial. They're talking about that, the second impeachment and all that. What you think about that, Slink?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Mitt Romney was great. Get fucked up. He's great. Mitt Romney,
you just said
this dumbass was walking right into it. They would have fucked him up too, because he wouldn't have.
I'm trying to tell you, they was about to punish him.
Man, he goofy motherfucker walking right into it. Man, the black nigga said, "Put the chains on the door. Putting on the chains on the door. Cold blue, cold." Mitt Romney said, "Oh shit." Did you see Mitt Romney take off running? He said, "Oh shit,
man, that was the funniest joke."
That was funny.
That joke was hilarious. It was funny, but it wasn't funny though, because it was serious because them people was coming though.
No, it's funny. Coming. It's funny now because no one got hurt.
It's funny now.
But right? If you watch that shit, Slim, he told that motherfucker, "Man, you better run." Mitt Romney said, "What?" He said, "They gonna kill your white ass." He said, "Listen to that nigga that time." He said, "Man, this black nigga got some good information." Right. Man, ain't that Mitt Romney whole ass, man. What's up, Mike?
Mike Jackson, what's happening, man? Hopefully you call me, man. Look, when I seen that joint yesterday, I said, "Man, that's Mitt Romney."
Yeah.
It showed the other dude too from New York, the dude that run the Senate now.
Oh, which one?
Oh, you know who I'm talking about. The dude that run the joint in New York now. He the Senate Majority Leader now.
Oh, you talking about you talking about my man that was running the impeachment, the first impeachment trial? Yeah, that's him that was running the first impeachment.
They had him running out the same door, and then he had to get on his horse to get up out of it. They showed pins and everything, man.
Yeah.
Like them people was coming. Like all jokes aside, though, them people was coming.
Yeah, listen, Slim. Them people were
It
serious.
could have been. It could have been a bloodbath, man.
It could have been way worse than it was. And
Yep.
if you go back and look at it, they were showing footage that we never seen, and they was letting you hear audio. And man, them dudes was saying some crap. They was talking about where's Nancy at, man.
Right.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah, hey, Dad, you right. That was Chuck Schumer.
Chuck
That
Schumer.
was Chuck Schumer. Yeah.
Listen, what do you think they would have did if they would have got Nancy Pelosi, man?
No, they'd have hurt Nancy. They would. I think honestly, they would have held her up. They wouldn't have probably hurt her, but they would have probably put them little plastic cups on. It'd have been ugly, man. I'm glad we ain't got to find out what they would have done.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, if there would have been people that look like me and you, they'd have shot that whole Jonah. They'd have probably blown the whole Jonah. They'd have probably blown the whole Capitol up. Yeah. If it had been me and you in there running in there like that, it'd have blown the whole Jonah. Remember what happened in Houston when they blew the whole where was he at, in the garage? They blew the whole garage up. But dude.
See, that's let me tell you something. Now that's one thing I can say about black people. You ain't never get that many niggas going no Capitol.
Organized like that?
Listen,
man, we weren't up in there like that, man. We would have got, man, they would have laid us out. It wouldn't even be no question.
Listen, that's one thing about blacks, man. They ain't do no shit like that. That's a white people crime because they only once knew that they could do that without getting killed. Now, you take the same thing, and now if that had been a Gucci or Louis Vuitton shop, blacks would raise the shit out that motherfucker. Let it be Louis Vuitton and motherfucking Montclair, and then you see some blacks got to get some coats and shit. Fuck all bags and typewriters. Fuck all that. Blacks want some motherfucking Montclair jackets. And we try to go back to the hood and shine. Fuck all them flags. And you think we gonna fight the only thing we gonna fight the police over is a Gucci hat, man? Fuck that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was so crazy, man. It was so crazy. To watch them peoples in that Capitol when they redid it, like they showed the people running all through the hallway and all that. Man, it was crazy, man. And they was pointing at it like, that's me right there. Man, that was a crazy scene, man.
But let me ask
you. Donna Douglas, what's happening?
Hey, Donna. What's up, Don? Let me ask you this. Do you think the incident of them actually storming the Capitol, which I really do, but I'm just asking your opinion, do you think it has traumatized our country and also made other countries look at us with less respect?
I think our adversary countries, they probably like, they just the same as us. That's what they saying. But they know that we not, because we're going to get it right. But they know that a dude like Trump got in, so we kind of got to blame it on that. So, I think it goes 50-50. Right. I don't think, but I just don't know if we really pushing it as hard as it would be pushed if those would have been Muslims or black people.
Well, first of all,
if those was Muslims, I'm telling you, or black people, they wouldn't have stood a chance. As soon as they got close to that Capitol, they started.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Blacks is not going to do that, man. I'm going to tell you something about black people. It's got to be a cause and effect with black people, right? Black people not running up in no shit about no
Rick Cummings. What's that?
Rick Cummings. See, because let me tell you something. Let me go a little deep into what I'm trying to say. Culturalistically, that's not our fight. You know what I'm saying? In our mind, we're not going to no Capitol for nothing to tear up. But like I said, but that's where morals and values are. Their value is in the Constitution and in policies and all that, because they understand that those are the things that set you straight for the next 100 years. See, we try to get something to where the motherfucker go. Fuck all that. We try to get somewhere back to fuck 20 years from now. Give me a Montclair coat. I go up in that motherfucking Montclair shop. I go up in Louis Vuitton and get them Joes. Them Joes $1,000 a pop. Now we're raised that
right.
That's certain things that we would never do. Blacks would never, ever raid the Capitol.
Right. No, yeah, we probably would never do that. Because soon as somebody say, let's go do it, they're going to be like, man, no. Because they know they're going to get killed, man.
And our value system is that we ain't thinking that shit ain't that serious. Right. We might get mad a couple of days, even when a lot of us that were against Trump, when Trump won and they we took it on the chin. After a week, we stopped whining. We went on about our business.
Right.
See, because we've been through so much as a people that whatever hits us, we know that we gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But them,
Right.
when something hit them, like when they in their mind, when they thought the election was stolen from them, because that's what they operating on. They think in their mind that black fuckers took the election. That's what
right.
they let them niggas in Philadelphia.
It wasn't us. It wasn't us. It did.
Oh, that's but you got to look at you got to look at to where they talking about the votes, all the votes that they want to recount and all that. Those were black votes. So those are the votes that put them on. They're not talking about the real deal. The votes that they were trying to go back and question, those were all black counties. They were trying to make sure, like, black man, y'all counting them niggas vote. I know they lied. I know they cheat. Man, them niggas put their grandmother, man, I voted twice. Fuck. We made sure Trump that, yeah, we did it. Yeah, we cheated. Fuck, we stole that motherfucker. Now you see how I feel to get something stolen from your ass. You see what I'm saying? But this is how we should be feeling about some of the things that they stole from us. Our spirituality, our God, our everything, our human culture, everything they took from us. And we were still able to come back, rebound, and still be civilized. Now, don't get me wrong. What they show you on the news, it look like all of us fucked up.
Right.
Because that's by design too. But we ain't gonna get all in that. But all them turns occurrence. Yeah. Listen, man.
I'm trying to say they was walking them people down the steps and everything. But like I said, we're not gonna redo the whole day. You know, it is what it is. Hopefully, do you think that they're gonna convict them?
No. They're not gonna convict them. You gotta watch their game plan. See, they fight the fight before the fight. They laid the track of it being unconstitutional to impeach a not sitting president. So that's out front of the evidence. See, if I can keep that that's a bigger car to get around than the evidence itself. All the evidence is in the trunk. You see what I'm saying? They got everything. They showing you President Trump ain't, man, sent them down there, decided that shit like, man, fuck. Man, I'm going to go down there with y'all. He told him that shit. And he went the opposite way.
Right.
He like, man, get this, man, fuck them niggas. They going down there, them stupid motherfuckers. I'm going to go sit in my van and watch this shit. Really going to be funny. It's going to be really, really wet. You know how you say about that tornado? When he hit that joint there, it's going to be really, really wet.
Yeah, that joke right there.
Yeah, that means some shit gonna get fucked up when you hit that.
Oh yeah. You gotta watch what he do, because all them hand signs mean something. Trust me.
Well, you know, it's
hand signs.
Man, this Slim is so deep. You got to read 100 books to catch up. It's so deep to what they doing, man. Actually, one of us is like 100 books behind the plan. 100 books that you have to read.
At least
catch up to what they thinking. See, because we so far behind because they laying all that shit in books and messages and signs and all. And like I said, blacks, no, you ain't gonna never get no blacks. Enough, you might get 10 motherfuckers talking about they going in there. Them niggas on some boat or something. So they got some you get 10 of them motherfuckers, but they had thousands of motherfuckers down there. Yeah. What's up, Bam? They had thousands of people down there. Man, you see how many people was down there? But I'm gonna tell you what they did, Deon. That was a good trick. They used the substance of the election to slide. What's up,
Tor?
What's up, Tor? They used the election steal to hide all
Maliga.
Hey, Miss Walls. They used the election steal to hide all the secret racist groups inside. Because if you watch how they operate off the moles. They always got somebody on the inside of everything that's going on. FBI. Hey, Bill, they got somebody on the
They go our man.
Man, they got somebody in the FBI. They got somebody. That was police down there.
That's what I'm saying. Like they was punishing police though.
No, I'm saying they had Virginia police. They had police inside.
Yeah. They said it was an FBI agent down there in the
FBI agent. They had people in the Air Force and the Navy. They had people from the military. They had the Congress, man. Listen, this shit was playing, man. They knew what they was doing.
Even if it wasn't playing, they had some peoples in there that got some serious business training that know what to do in those type of situations. Because even when they played the video and they played the sound of the video and everything, they was calling out all them different numbers and all that, telling them that they had breached, we had lost the line and all that. Like it was kind of crazy just to hear it. Like when they said that they had lost the line, because that means they was coming up in there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all better get what y'all doing because they coming up in there at this point. What's up, Chip? My man. What's up, my main man. They're chipping back.
Listen. I ain't never seen police was working with them. Oh, yeah, that's true. First of all, I've never seen a motherfucker beat a police with a flag.
No, the dude got on the mic like they throwing poles at us.
Man, my man, the Minnesota Viking motherfucker, he's in the jail eating organic shit. He said, man, I can't eat that shit y'all niggas eat. Send me some organic shit. Man, fuck that shit. And they sent him organic.
That's how crazy he go.
He said, man, you always just slop you niggas be eating all this hamburger, shit on the shingle and all that. Man, send me some motherfucking organic orange juice, turkey bacon. You see what he eating? The dude with the Minnesota Viking hat.
Yeah, he locked him up for real.
But let me tell you something. Yeah, they locked him up. But let me tell you something about them dudes. A lot of them, they know the law. Something that our people don't know. So they know what they can do to favor them. All the main Proud Boys was on the front. Yeah, Slim, they was smacking the police with flags and shit.
Wow,
they beat the police with a hockey stick.
Yep.
Man,
it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Shit on the
a lot of them, them videos that they had played yesterday, nobody had ever even seen before, man. Like when Romney and them was running all through the cap.
Yeah, I never seen
that. And they gotta release that.
They showed Mike Pence too. They went out the side, out the back.
Yep, they went in through the back door, but within 3 minutes, them peoples was in there.
Yeah. Because they let them know. Because, see, everything is on frequency. They broke the line. Like you said, they broke it. Said, oh, shit, we got to go. Come on. Man, they show you that shit on movies and shit like that. I gave my shit on the shingle away. Oh, yeah? Yeah, shit on the shingle. That's that a lot of people don't know. That's all the shit they had all week. They throw all that shit in the pan and put it on some potatoes, put some cream sauce on that shit. That's why they call the shit on the shingle. Yeah. That's a jail meal.
Well, look, I hope y'all ready to go because we got man James Nelson. He is coming. I think he's backstage now. If I can see him, I believe he is. I think he just pulled up. So he getting ready to walk through he's in there. So we getting ready to have him in a minute. He's coming at 7:50. So we still got 2 or 3 more minutes. Like, what else you got for
us? 2 years, $8 million. Hannigan. We got Hannigan. $2 million, $8 million. I think
is that a good deal? Is that a good deal, Slink?
I think they will. I think they're going to end up cutting Alex Smith. They're going to cut him. They're going to cut Alex Smith, right? They're going to cut Alex Smith. They're going to keep the other boy that they got from Carolina because he knows the system. He can at least be a mentor to Haneke. And they're going to get another quarterback out the draft. Remember I told you that.
So you think they're going to start Haneke then?
I think Haneke is going to start.
I mean, because to me, that looked like, to be honest with you, that looked like backup money. $8 million, that's backup money.
Well, right now, we're not building our team through offense. You're building the team through defense because that's how Rivera builds teams. So if after we get that defense solid, get up to maybe in the top 3, because we was in the top 5. If you get into the top 3, then you can start building your offensive players. But you can't spend a lot of money on quarterbacks when you rebuild it.
Right.
Especially if you're not getting somebody like Deshaun Watson or something like that. And then you have to give up too much to get him. So it sets you back. You come out even. So you might as well take Haneke for $8 million. We ain't paying nobody. A lot of teams did it. They did it with Russell Wilson. They did it with Dak Prescott. They did it with all them dudes. You can get players while you're not playing your quarterback, because once your quarterback earns the starting job, you have to pay him.
Right. You got to pay him.
So once he actually is be considered our franchise quarterback, then we're talking about $100 million. So why not get somebody right now for cheap, which we still unsure
Just
about.
See what he can do. Just see what he can do.
Yeah, we're going to ride him out. He showed that he got a little bit. Now, Bill said some stuff today that was real valuable, and then I'm going to go let you go. he talked about Haneke, them not having no tape on Haneke.
Right.
But Haneke did something. I think he knew it was his last chance.
I think you might be right on that.
I think he knew it was his last chance because he started going back to college and shit and all that, going for a degree. You know, he said, man, fuck this shit. I'm sorry, shit. He went back to college, trying to get a degree. Now he's trying to make some money. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Finish up, get you a degree. But they kept pushing him, man. You still can play. Don't follow your dream. But go ahead, man. Bring us my man, Jay.
What's up, Mike? Hey, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take us a quick 30 seconds. Stay with us. The next voice, the next person that y'all going to see, you're not just going to see me and Slink. So you're going to see James Nelson. He is the co-founder of Nelson Properties and Acquisitions, LLC. Him and his wife own it. We got a lot to talk about, man. It's going to be a great interview. Hang with us. Cal Allen is the coach's son-in-law. Okay, I didn't know that.
Man, Eric be fine. Good motherfucker.
Oh, no, Eric know it all.
Be fine. Yeah, that's what I told you. That's what he ain't going nowhere.
No, he ain't going nowhere. But look, check this out. We're going to give y'all a little bit of this go-go. Y'all 30 seconds. We'll be right back with James Nelson. Stay with us. Hold that beat. What's happening?
Nah, I hit you later. Hold on. I hit you later, Ernie. Matter of fact, I was on with Lil Ernie just now.
All right. Well, check this out, man. All Over the Place podcast. We do have I'm running on the bottom. The co-founder of Nelson Properties and Acquisition LLC. So him and his wife do run it. So that's who y'all seeing right now, man. What's up? What's going on, James? How you feeling, man?
Man, blessed, man. Blessed. I'm tired though. Over this COVID, ready to get these kids back out the house, man.
I hear that. But talk, go ahead, Slink.
Listen, man. First and foremost, we always like to take a minute or so out to thank you for being so cooperative on getting you on the show, because we know everybody has busy schedules, got a lot to do, and man, this is really for the people. It ain't for us, it's for the people, because the information that you bring in really is worth money. See, there's certain information that people bring is worth money, and then certain information people bring to get you killed off this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what you're doing is bringing some value information that can help somebody who might want to go down the same path that you is, because looking at you, they can see, that you ain't comb your hair, and you looking at, they like, I know I could be that nappy head motherfucker. Y'all got no, man. To be honest, though, man, listen,
Dr. Cornell West.
Hey, it's hard out here in COVID, man. Ain't been in the barber shop almost a year.
Man, listen, we was telling who we were bringing on. Guess what? They started to, man, he having another cookout. I said, no, this is over.
Right.
Hey, the Briggs cookouts, we should have had so much fun, man.
Yeah, they talked about that, man. That's a great thing.
Actually did. Yeah,
well, let the people know a little bit about who you are and what you got going on right now, what you got coming up, or what do you recommend as far as economically with the stock market or anything you got going on. Just give us your professional opinion, man. Just give it to us. Give our people.
Give us a little bit of the professional background, all that.
Yeah. So again, my name is James Nelson, born and raised in Riggs, still own my grandmother's house in Riggs. Met my wife at a party. We became married, and sooner or later, we finally started our business in January 2018. And from there, man, we just been learning, flourishing, and how we learned it is through social media. Like social media, man, is like been a tool for us, and we learned it from other Black folks and to our surprise, who are younger than us. And we just started watching them on their Instagram lives and social media lives. And like, for example, it's a young lady by the name of Kendra from the Key Resource. You can find her, that's her handle, the Key Resource, on IG and Facebook. And she just gave so much information. So I started buying her courses. This is a couple of hundred. I mean, it's cheaper than what I paid for undergrad and grad school. Still paying that joint now. You know what I mean? But the information that they give you in the course, and you forever have it. You sign on to the platform whenever you want. It's worthwhile. And it's stuff that we weren't taught, and we still aren't taught in the curriculum in school now. And so from her, I met another couple by the name of Charm City Buyers. They're out of Baltimore. They're younger than us too. They 30 and own, like, at that time, like 26 units, a whole block in Baltimore. You know what I mean? So I'm like, these people who are younger than us, they killing it, you know. And the young lady Kendra was retired from the government at 32, her and her husband. And again, another couple was the Hood Estates family out of Jacksonville, Florida. And the common thread with all of them, they Black married couples. And so it's like, all right, I'm seeing these couples building a legacy for their family, and they've gone on to hire other family members and things of that nature. So I'm like, let me learn things from them. I bought courses from all of them, and we just started applying all the knowledge that we were learning. And from there, we just hit the road running.
That's good.
Man,
that's good.
That's good, man. So is it all just housing, or are y'all buying different buildings, or is it just housing?
So the ultimate goal was to buy apartment buildings, so multi-units. But of course, every goal you have a snag, or you're not gonna hit that goal immediately. So we had to pivot. All right, so we still doing this real estate thing, just see what we could do to build ourselves up to get in the multi-units. So we pivoted to buying single family homes. So I started targeting neighborhoods that weren't gentrified yet or haven't been building up yet. So we started off buying single family homes. We started out in Capitol Heights, and we acquired 2 single family homes in Capitol Heights within the first year of us starting. They were turnkey properties. So turnkey means we didn't have to do any rehab work. They were rent ready. And then so from there we built up, and in 2018 in November, we were able to get a 4-unit apartment building over in Congress Heights, DC. And that's how we started off our very first year. But again, you know, it's all through relationships. We let people, and if y'all hear my kids in the background, I apologize, man.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Go ahead, man.
Ain't nothing I can do with them, man.
Yeah, that's all right. They want some studio time.
But it's about relationships. Like we have a realtor. I've known my realtor since 2003. She was one of the ones that was partying with us and hanging out at the cookouts and rigs. Right. But, you know, so I saw she was a realtor. I'm going to go to somebody who I know first before I go to a complete stranger. So for her, she found the property. We told her our goal. We did the pivot. She said, matter of fact, she encouraged us, well, why don't we look at some single family properties first before we look at the multi-unit? And she actually found a multi-unit all on her own right when it hit the MLS. So we hopped on it before anybody had enough time to purchase it. So I'm gonna give her a plug. Her name is Tonetta Listener, by the way. And she's been phenomenal. And like with her relationship, she put us in contact with Inspector, Black-owned company. He and his man, they're a HUD inspector. They do mold remediation and they inspect your property. So all our properties, we go through him. His name's Jason Munson. And it just trickled down using other Black people for construction. Mac Ewing Solutions. That's my own family member. I found out he was doing that. He's done work for us. P Square is a younger brother, younger than us, had his own construction company. And that she led us to getting a Black, not just a Black owned, but a Black and woman owned title company by the name of Answer Title. We use them for everything. So it's like we try and keep this money in the Black community. And so I
hope y'all getting these names, because what he's talking about is a lot of us in the community building out of the community. It's not about, and it's nothing wrong if you want to go with other, whatever. But if we can build within, you see what we got going on. He's talking about building within. Keep going, Jay.
I'm gonna start with our people every time. Even if I don't wind up going with you, at least I'm gonna start out with you and give you a chance first. And that's how we got to do it. How we did it before. That's how the Jewish community has built the conglomerate that they've built. Just keep our money in our own community. We're trying to defy that myth that they put out there that black people spend their money in 6 hours when we get it. That's not true anymore. We're doing more things now to keep our money in our community and within our families to build the communities up.
There it is, man. And that's great, man. What you got, Slink?
Well, hey man, listen. First and foremost, I think we got to get them plugs and we gotta run them across. We got the title, man. James, you gotta.
Hey, look, after this show, James, I'm gonna get back with you because we gotta push this out to our page because right now we have about 600 people that actually follow us. So when I put something out on it, it goes to all 600. So if them 600 can turn into 1,600 or even 6,000. So we gotta push that community-based business out. And and it's not about segregation or division, but we can handle us. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not about, and I got a lot of friends, I got a lot of white friends, I got a lot of Jewish friends, I got a lot of Hindu friends, but it's really just about that we can really build this thing on us. So when you start talking about finding black business before you even do anything else, you'll go with the black business. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. For real.
Yeah, I told him this is a wonderful to keep pushing. We need to build our black communities. We can do this mind over. Oh, listen, we can do anything. What's been happening is we've been brainwashed. But it's hard to get your brain washed if you got a dirty mind. But we've been brainwashed with all the good stuff that was in us and been reprogrammed. So a lot of times we do shit now because it's a habit. We'll go buy somebody else's producer. Man, I ain't fuck with them black dudes, man. Prices too high. To see if they might have took one bad experience and think that's gonna be a lifetime experience. It could be a bad experience with what's that my man name? They got all this, they doing it. Michael and Sons. You can have a bad experience with Michael and Sons, goddamn it. They don't make no difference. But it is important to plug. You got to put names and faces with businesses so people can meet and know each other and recognize, because we can remember stuff if we see it in black and white. We got to plug. You said you had a title. You even showed me one time you had an all-black toy store that you go to.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think he closed down last year, but that was on Annapolis Road. So I mean, even when my daughters ain't needed, I was like, man, let me go up here and just buy them a toy. I just wanted to support. And sometimes that's why you see these black businesses when they first start out, they don't get the support. And of course, we can't get funding from traditional banks. So businesses fail like in the first 5 years because of that. So we gotta use these forms of marketing to get it out there. Like I said, the best form of marketing is word of mouth. Right. And we tell people what we come across. Like, not just share the bad experiences, share the good experiences.
Right. Because I'm gonna tell you,
it's funny that you say that because a lot of times, I ain't mean to cut you off, Slink.
No, you good. Go ahead.
A lot of times we'll take one bad experience. We'll get 15 good experiences. But the one time that we get that one bad experience, we'll say we're never dealing with them ever again because of the one, and forget about the other 14. Yeah. And we can't do that because somebody can have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's just that simple. But to cut them all the way off because of that one bad day and say, I'm not going to promote them or I'm never going to, support their business. We can't do that, man. As a people, we can't do that.
Oh, we got one of the major problems with us, man, is we have a lot of eternal issues, and we got the crab syndrome. And dude can say James got a business. James can have bills up his ass. First thing dude say, oh, you think he like that because he got a business? See, we just so trained not to agree with one another. See, we just got so much stuff going on because we need help, man. We need a lot of mental help too. That's why you get some dudes got a lot of money act like fools. Like, I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of these rappers and all that get all this money and start acting crazy. And they'll buy $10 million worth of cars, but they ain't gonna help Aunt Jenny's a house from leaning over there on Southeast. You see what I'm saying? So we're like I always take, the shame and the honor are misplaced. The stuff we're ashamed of we should be proud of, and the stuff that we're proud of, we should be ashamed of. First of all, we should never glorify one of us doing harm to the other. That should be we need to have a new set of commandments. Man, listen, man. Thou should not touch another black motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, we need some new commandments because, man, it's a lot of stuff that we blocking our own blessings, man, with some personal stuff. We ain't even got to the business part, Deon, because we so personally involved in everything. Man, it's like you can't even give people criticism today without them thinking you hating. Man, I'm not hating on you. I'm just telling you that brand of soap that you had, that shit had me itching, Slim. You need to put some more oil in it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, this motherfucker be hating, man, because I got, it's just, man, we got so much going on. We got to start working individually.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, James, and this is what I truly mean is to watch you and your wife as a power couple doing what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Lesson just to watch, just to see, and I don't know how old you are. I'm 38. But I don't know how old you are, but just to see that it can be done. So when I think about my children, I can say, okay, look at James and his wife. Look at what they doing. Look at what they building. Look at what they did. Take some of that. Even if, like my girls, they want to be doctors and this, that, and the third, and lawyers and judges. But you got to take some of that economic stuff that we didn't get as children. Like nobody ever taught me about credit and things like that. And it's no slight on my parents at all because they might not have been taught. But understanding that credit is your way out and understanding that you can do so much with credit. You can own homes, you can own businesses, you can do a lot of stuff. It's not just about your salary. It's about what you can do with your credit. So what would you say is a great or like a starting point for somebody who wants to own houses and get into the real estate market?
Don't keep up with the Joneses. Like for real. Like you gotta save your money. And from there, you just live below your means. You know what I mean? Like it was this book I read when I was an intern called The Millionaire Next Door. It completely changed my mindset on how I operate and spend money. And I don't have to. I learned my lesson on buying a brand new car. No, I'm letting somebody else buy the brand new car, and I'm buying certified used. Big Ernie been doing that for years, for real. You know what I mean? But that's a way that you keep your money. And then once you keep your money, you have you develop different strategies on acquiring property. So, for example, my wife and I learned that you can take a loan from your 401k. to purchase real estate. Not withdrawal. If you take a withdrawal, that's a tax penalty. You can take a loan and you pay yourself back principal and interest. And from there, you use that money from your retirement because you're going to wait till you're 65 and then use it. But by the time you take that money as a loan, use it to acquire more assets, you'll have a lot more money and still have paid back that retirement. So you got to find ways to utilize your money properly so you get positioned to where your money will make more money for you.
It is.
So that's how we started off. We took a loan from our retirement and split the down payment, and that's how we got our first property.
Man, that's great. Because, it's so funny because even like a guy I played golf with, and it was a white guy, I ain't gonna lie. It was a white guy. He was like, you got to be able to get into a position where you can open up your mailbox and you got checks coming to you. You see what I'm saying? From property that you own. Not so much the stock market or whatever, but from property. And they're paying you rent and you helping them out. And there's no problem with that. You're the landlord. But if you probably own the place and you're charging them $2,500 or $1,500, whatever it is, and they sending you that money and you ain't even got out your bed. You see what I'm saying? And that's
I look at the first of the month. I look at the first of the month so differently now, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know what's so crazy? That when you said about that book, I read that book. Great book. I was telling them about a book I read years ago by David Bach. It was called Automatic Millionaire Homeowner, right? Where it talks about how this couple brought their first house, right, James, and end up borrowing off the first house to buy their dream house and renting the first house out, right? So the people was just paying equity into them. So they basically just paying them. You see what I'm saying? You got somebody else paying they basically paying you with interest. That's all it is, because they just paying into your equity. They brought their dream out, but the book was so good. It's by David Bach. It's called Automatic. He got a couple books. He got Thinking. He got about 3 or 4. But he was on Oprah Winfrey though. He's a top #1 set bestseller. He was on Oprah Winfrey, but he got a couple books and he got workbooks. I'm gonna tell you something too. This just a little tip I always try to give people.
Mike Bedney.
People, we got to get that pen and paper. We got to get that pen and paper back out. We got to start writing stuff down.
Yep.
We got to start writing stuff down. We got to retool and go back to school ourselves, because these phones have made you lazy enough to where you think you can put everything in your phone, and then when it's time to find it, you can't find it because it's behind 1,500 pictures, 1,500 selfies. So I'm telling you, man, we got to start getting ledgers out. We got to start getting planners out. We got to start getting workbooks out. We got to go back to school. And see, that helps the mind too when you get older, because it retrains the mind. It's like a mental floss. So you can't do everything through your phone. People say, man, just do it on your phone. No. And plus, it creates good habits when you write stuff down. How you think our people's made it all them? They ain't had no phones.
Yep.
They didn't have no phone. They wrote.
And the great thing about
they used to write. Oh, let me get this. And can you believe this? They used to write their grocery list down.
Yeah.
A damn grocery list. They ain't never had to talk about.
They still do that.
Man, your grandmother ain't never came back and said, "Oh, I forgot something." But motherfucker have a phone and everything. Get up there and say, "Shit, man, I forgot the case of waters and all." Because it's ethic. The planning is bad. Yeah, we got to go back to doing stuff.
What's the name of that book, Ernie? What's the name of that book?
The book is called Automatic Millionaire Homeowner.
And the one you was talking about, James, what's the name of that?
What's the name of your book?
The Millionaire Next Door.
I read that book. It's a damn good book.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say was, even if we can't do it ourselves, and I'm 38, and I got girls in the house, and my youngest is 13. If you can't do it yourself, put it in your children to do it.
But you know what,
though, D? Let them do it.
Check this out, D. Check this out, D. Check this out. This is a new generation there. Kids don't go by what you say no more. They go by what you do. Yes. The kids have to see you doing it, Slim, and then they will adopt. That's why they go to the phone, because they see us on the phone. If your kids see you writing in legends and all, they can say, "What's that, Daddy? Let me see that." Then they gonna get used to it. See, these kids now receive information different, Deon. They don't go by what you say no more. That's why we look at, get over there. That shit don't mean. He like, man, I don't want that shit talk. But if you say, come on, let's walk you over there, then they go. You almost gotta do everything so you can demonstrate to them, because it's an information age and kids are receiving information different there. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of the kids that we have now, if you see kids now, they do a lot of writing. Somebody they looking at doing writing. If you see them doing legend, somebody they looking at doing legend. They ain't just getting it from nowhere. They seeing it from somebody else older than them. Yep. And you see what I'm saying? Just like they do with the phone. Man, grown-ups be on the phone like this all day long.
Yep.
So the kids do it.
Yep. And here's the great thing about y'all. Right now, it is 107 people watching us. And we're going to put out James' information. So if you got a son, you got a daughter, y'all need to get that son and daughter with James and have him put in to your children what he already has. And in 20 years, you might see something different. It might open up a door. It might bing, something go off. They might want to do what him and his wife have done. This is how we start legacies. If it was up to us, we wasn't able to do it. I'm a network engineer right now. I do computers. Mariah, my daughter, can do something else. I'm going to push her to James. Even if she don't take it, at least I put it in front of her. Mm-hmm. And that's what we have to do as a people. Right, we got to understand we can do all this different stuff. The stuff is right in front of us, people. Right. It's right in front of us. All we got to do is just eat it and go.
But the kids got to love it, though. Go ahead, James.
The kids got to love it. The kids got to love it. Go ahead, James.
I got one more strategy on how people can get started. So, again, strategy we learned from Kendra from the Key Resource. It's a strategy called house hacking. And what that is you say you're looking to go buy a home and you're a first-time home buyer. Well, instead of going to get a single family home or a townhome, look to get a multi-unit from a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. So a fourplex on down is still considered residential. So you can get an FHA loan, and that's normally for first-time home buyers. What they don't put out there is it's also for people if you're using that loan as your primary residence. You can only have one at a time. So you go get a multi-unit, duplex, up to a fourplex. If you have a small family or if you're not married, just you and your spouse, live in one unit and allow your other tenants, allow that rent to pay the mortgage. You run the numbers. The rent from the other unit should pay for your whole mortgage. Ideally, it should pay for all your expenses for that building. You do that for 1 year, refinance out of the FHA to a conventional loan, and repeat the process. You do that every year for 5 years. You say we'll use a fourplex, for example. 4 times 5, that's 20 units. And with the FHA, it's more realistic because you only have to put down 3.5% of the asking price. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, it is, man. See, it's right there in front of you.
Man, listen, man.
It's right there in front of you.
I can hear one of them jackleg. I'm going to go in there tomorrow and I'm going to talk to FDA. They done got the shit all mixed up. FDA, the Food Drug Administration, right? I'm going to go there and James said, what you say, it's 35%? There's somebody over here right now drunk, waiting for us to come on with the sex response. We always got some motherfuckers that fuck it up. They talk, what was your man name? James Gase Nelson, right? No, James Goose. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, all right. No, but we always
just got to bring your kids with you. Like for example, my oldest, she been rocking with us. We didn't have a babysitter, so we were going looking at houses. She was right there with us. That's and then since we're inundating her with this, she's writing about it in school. Now the real estate business has funded us to start their vending machine business, which is the kids' business. So we're taking her along. I don't know if y'all saw the videos where we're showing her how to operate the machine. So the first the first machine about to get placed in the location tomorrow. She excited about it. So you got to talk to them. Don't think that they don't understand. Because I know y'all got it as a kid. I used to ask my parents, well, how much do you make or how much this costs? And they used to say, stay out of grown folks' business. That's what all the older folks used to say. But that has a negative effect on us because now at 8, 9, 10, 11, we aren't learning the household finances, whereas our other counterparts in other nationalities are. And so now they're understanding how to balance checkbooks, if we still use those, but how to do all that 10 years before we even apply it.
Right. That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Man,
so let me ask you, what's your website so I can put it up so they can at least see you on there? Got you.
So on IG, we're Nelson_properties. And on Facebook, it's you can find us at MPA Homes. And then the vending machine IG is Nelson_vending.
And what was the website one more time? Because I'm putting it up as you say it.
The website is MPAHomes.com.
Okay.
And for the vending machine is NelsonVending.com.
Okay. You say NPA or M?
N as in Nancy. N as in Nelson.
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay.
NPAHomes.com.
Okay. Homes.com. There we go. Right.
Man, I just want to say I'm proud of you, Slim. I watched you grow up as a young man. You and my nephew. Y'all see, I already knew when they say each generation is smarter than the generation before them, right? But now they're putting a lot of monkey wrenches in the generations underneath to try to stagnate them through all kinds of other stuff, which we'll talk about later, like drugs and fake weed and all that, trying to put our youth at a retard state where they can't grow to where you at. Because it was a process to where you became what you gotta have, that thirst and desire. See, people think that you can just do what you do. That's another problem we have too. Think they can just do what you do and don't have the thirst that you have for what you have. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta have that desire to do it. You can't, nobody gonna just give you anything. You see what I'm saying?
Takes a long man. Long nights and studying and learning and reading.
Right. That's right. Dedication, man. Desire and consistency. One of the top-notch attributes a person could be is consistent, which is very hard in our community. People do things one day, the next day they're not prompt. We got to work on all the little things too, so we can become great. Awesome dude, man. Family right here. Great husband, father, business owner, next mayor of DC. Proud too. Proud. Yeah. That's your partner right there. That's it.
Man.
Yeah, y'all. Neither one of them don't want to talk about them cookouts now. They both married now. They talk about
had them nice looking ladies down there, right? Yeah. Listen, man. We appreciate you,
James. We gotta get you back, though.
Man, we gotta get you back. All our people, man. We gotta get you back. 6 months, just so we can for the new listeners that wasn't with us tonight can see what you're doing, what you got going on. And it's more about promoting us as a people.
Yeah, that's what we started this for.
We ain't trying to we not doing nothing. Me and Slink not doing nothing. It's about y'all, man.
It's about y'all. It's the people. We created this platform so we all can have a place for our people to talk about what they got, what they're doing. We have all businesses. Man, we don't care. You don't have to be a realtor. Like when you could be a car wash, man. As long as you professional, and we gonna highlight you. You can sell hot dogs. As long as you professional and people talk. We gonna highlight you. It don't matter. We going from A to Z, but it's all about us, man. It's all about us.
Man.
I appreciate y'all for
creating. Listen, man, we got you coming back. We're gonna have to get you back within 30 days because every time we have guests on there to talk about finance and wealth and sex. When happened to that dude? When he coming back? James, I like that. He gonna hit me get an apartment and all that guy. So we'll bring you back probably within 30 days so you can. So I want people to get familiar with all our guests. I don't want nobody to come one time and then don't come no more. It's like we're going to be family. You know what I'm saying? So we all can grow together.
Yeah, just hit me, man. Like I said, like my wife can speak on it.
It don't matter.
From her perspective of being a business owner and raising 3 daughters and things of that nature, man. So just let me know. We ain't going no place. It's COVID.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So that's what we're going to do, man. Hopefully next time we get your wife on and all that, because a lot of times, we honestly, I think we've only had one female on for as far as businesses. I think we had, what was her name?
Tasha Ladybug.
I think that's the only female. So we do need to get more females. And you just woke us up on that, woke me up. And I know if I say I woke me up, you woke Slink up. So we got to get more females on. Just so they can see the female side of it. It ain't just about the males, man.
Absolutely. So, I couldn't have done all this without her, man. So
it is. Man. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. So listen, man, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take us a quick 45-second break. Thank y'all for listening, man. That's our guy, James Nelson, the owner, co-founder of Nelson Properties and Acquisition LLC. Hopefully, y'all can see him. And check him out. His business is in the comments. Make sure y'all check him out. If y'all looking for something, whatever, man, we're gonna get y'all in. All right. So we're gonna take a quick minute and we'll be right back. And we hold on, let me change that.
Oh, you are.
Slink over there. Boom, there he is. So, man, look, that was a great interview. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I did see a couple of the comments. I'm gonna run them right now. Dana Kelly said much needed info. Thank you. Glad that y'all enjoyed them. Monica Massey, excellent guest. Thank you for your information. Randall, that's your son there, my brother from another. Learn a lot from him. Oh yeah, that's a good one there. Donna Douglas, all that, man. Hey, Tracy Lee, what's happening with them Dolphins? Talk to us about them Dolphins.
Yeah, fucking Dolphins, goddamn tuna, damn Dolphins. Who else? That's Luke Cage team too.
Oh, I didn't know he liked them. So look, man, it's 8:25. We got our guy. You know, I ain't seen him yet, but he should be pulling up any minute. That's Joe. That's the love doctor. The love doctor is coming, Slink. Look,
Oh Lord.
Slink on his body.
No, I was responding to somebody who was I got some surprise coming. I ain't gonna give you no Valentine's Day. I'm see if they can have it ready. Give you a little Valentine's Day. So all over the place podcast, coffee cups. I got them cups and glasses. So we'll be drinking coffee cups. We're gonna do it all, man. We're gonna do it all. Man, listen.
We gotta do it all, man.
I want to I always take time out to thank the listeners, man, because without them, it is no us. Leon Sims, what's up, baby? That's my barber. That's my barber and owner of Main Event Barbershop located in College Park, Maryland. Everybody know who Big Lee is?
Did it?
Yeah, Main Event Barbershop. My barber. That's my barber.
Hey, listen, I don't know where all y'all listening from because we started in Riggs Park and Michigan Park. I don't think it's 116 people from Riggs Park and Michigan Park listening to us. But listen, y'all out there, y'all listening, y'all enjoying the show. I'm glad y'all enjoying the show. So just hang with us, man. We've been having fun. We've been doing it. I don't even know what show we on now, Slink. We might be on.
Man, we stopped counting, man. Listen,
right.
As being a broadcaster now or a podcaster, it don't make no difference. I could be any motherfucking thing. What I do now is I study the elites. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to look at the elites and see how they operating because they're successful. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be me, but at the same time, just like James said, how he started his business. He looked at some guys that was younger than him that were doing 5 or 6 times what he thought could be done. So when you see people doing stuff, you have to go look find examples of the best of the best. Yep. You know, my man used to always say, you can steal with your eyes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can look at what somebody do.
He said, don't be worried about trying to be up with the Joneses and all that. Man. Do what you can do in the area that you can do it.
Yeah. And see, that's a lot of our problems too. We get so caught up. And then social media, like James says, social media is really created for us to benefit from, but we take it and make it a social event. Which is cool.
Sometimes we use it the wrong way. You know what I mean? So
we oversaturated. Oversaturated.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what did you think about the girl that put the Gorilla Glue on her head? She ended up getting it. I think she got it fixed, and she ended up doing, I think, 20,000 to GoFundMe. Man, what you think about that?
I think she was a smart Gorilla Glue hair wearing motherfucker. That motherfucking Gorilla Glue got 20 grand. That was a good hustle.
That was a good.
Listen.
That was a good hustle.
And man, they scamming all kinds of ways. I'm going to put me some peach Gorilla Glue right at the top and stick some. If I can get 20 grand for some shit like that,
man, where would we be at if we had 20 grand?
Man, 20. Listen, man, 20,000 is a good hustle. And she became globally. She had surgery to get the joint off. Yeah, the lady did the surgery pro bono.
Right.
She did the surgery pro bono.
Matter of fact, I think it was a black doctor that did that.
Yeah, pro bono. I heard what they had to use some type of glue remover. It was just because she had used ammonia and all this type of different stuff. Whatever she was using, it wouldn't work. She needed professional help. Yeah. You know, that's just like sometimes people do that all the time in the barbershop. They try, I ain't going to no barbershop. I ain't paying no $30 for no motherfucking haircut. I can cut my own hair. Then they come in the barbershop and say, hey, Slink, let me holler. I said, what's up, Sean? Oh, I cut hair too. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, but can you fix this right here? Motherfucker, you done fucked your head.
Right. You could have came to me for the same
man,
thing and got out the way.
What happens with a lot of people, Deon, they see you doing stuff and they think it's so easy to do. Yeah, you can cut hair, but can you cut hair for a living?
Right.
Can you make $150,000 a year cutting hair? See, so you got to talk. Anybody can do something, but how well can you do it? With the shape up crooked. Yeah, listen, man. People tell you all kinds of stuff. People say they can do stuff, they can do this, but you can't really do stuff until you can make a living doing it.
Yep.
That's when you can come tell somebody, man, I can do that. Man, yeah, you can do it. You just said you just a Mr. Me Too dude. You ever had one of them dudes? Anything you do, you say, oh yeah, I got one of them too. You say, man, I just got me a nice car. Yeah, I'm buried by me one of them too. That's what they call a Mr. Me Too dude. Do barbers really make that much? There's no ceiling for barbers, babe.
Yeah, it's no, and plus it's cash money.
There's no ceiling for barbers.
You know what, Slink? You know what, Slink? That's funny though. Hold on, let me see what Eric said. Eric said the man that ran on the field at the Super Bowl made $350,000 betting he would run on the field. That's a come up.
Listen, man, that's $350,000.
He did get locked up though. He did get locked up.
Listen,
I'm not putting them cuffs on for no amount of money. Me,
that's true.
I'm not putting them cuffs.
That's true. That's true.
That's me though. I'm not putting them cuffs.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Because I'm already claustrophobic. If you put the cuffs on me and then you put me in the jail cell, I know I'm going crazy.
That's true.
Because I ain't never been. I've never been.
Listen, Deon, you don't have to go no further. I done had them enough on for me and you. And I'm gonna tell you something. To have a pair of handcuffs on is one of the most dehumanizing things in the world, which is not talked about as much. People talk about their arrests, but the handcuffs are symbolic of slavery. A lot of people don't get it. They overlook that because they worry about the charge. But the handcuffs, them bracelets that they put on you, that's a symbolic gesture from slavery, because that's what they used to put on you in slavery. They used to put you in cuffs and chains and all. See, all that's back from slavery.
You probably hear me. Hold on. Keep going.
I can hear you. Your mic going dead?
No, my headphone just went out. Keep going.
Oh my God, this man, what the hell is this? Every week, I get locked up for 300. Fuck that. I ran across. Mike say he'll run across the field for 350,000. Well, look, Mike, I'm gonna say this. $350,000. I'm not putting no handcuffs on. And $1 million, I run across that field, do flips and every motherfucker thing for $1 million. Now you ain't got no sound, man.
No. I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I gotta wait for my headphones.
Oh, I was gonna say this man on some Laurel Hardy shit. He laughing, ain't nothing coming out. What the fuck? 350. Listen, man, $1 million, I'll run across the field. See, I'm gonna tell you it's a price for everything. All that claustrophobic, Deon, $10 million, you be claustrophobic as a motherfucker with them cups on tomorrow. $10 million, you run across that field with the red, thongs on and everything for $10 million. They tackled him and he scored too. You see him? He scored. You see the whole joint, he run across the field. Hey, listen, they probably said, man, you ain't getting the money unless you score. That motherfucker was running like he had the ball. And he got to touch that. They tackled him and shit. It almost looked like it's slim. It almost looked like it's fixed. It almost looked like it's set up every time, because every year somebody in Major League Baseball, they run across the field. And hey, Quay, don't worry about it. Oh, Quay, you missed a dynamite. Oh, Quay.
Quay, you missed one.
Woo, Lord.
Guess what? You actually are on time, because we got the Love Doctor back.
Oh, yeah, Quay, we got the Love Doctor
here. The Love Doctor is coming at 8:35.
Yeah, 8:35.
You just talking. We just warming you up for him. That's all.
Quay, but just to let you know what you did miss, we had a financial guru on, and you know him. He grew up in the neighborhood. He's a guy who is James Nelson, who is the co-founder of Nelson. What is it? Nelson Properties and Acquisitions. James Nelson is the co-founder of Nelson's Properties and Acquisitions, LLC. And he gave up a lot of information on how you can obtain property in DC and get 4 units, and how you can build this and build that, and how you can borrow off this, how you can get loans. Man, in that short segment, he covered so much because he was ready. See, that's what I'm talking about. Quay, you missed a good one. You'll have to go back and watch it.
You can check it out. You can check
it out. But we got our second guest who's coming on, which He also he's been on before. They've asked about him. They be waiting on him. This
Joseph Snyder. You see me rubbing my hands. I can't wait to get it.
Yeah, we great change his name to Joseph Sniper because he be shooting some shit, boy.
He told me last time, don't even get no girlfriend. You can just date them all. Like that was like, hold up. I watched it on the other night. No, I watched it after the show on TV. I'm like, he told me he was that. You will get a lot of people in trouble with that one. But after this 30 seconds, we gonna give him 30 seconds, right?
And bring him on back.
30 seconds. The next person y'all gonna see is the Love Doctor, Joseph Snyder, in 30 seconds.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime but I push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Came in the game just to murder something. Put it on lock like a burglar coming. Sleeping on me, that's a bad dream. Then you wake up and it hurts something.
There he is. Let me move him over. There you go. The Love Doctor's in.
What's up?
Yo, Snyder, what's happening?
What's up, Slink? What's up, Deon? Thank y'all for having me back. What's up, All Over the Place podcast family? What's good?
Man, they were asking about you, man. And Joe Clark. Oh, man, as soon as he come on, his receptionist come on. Blip, I'm here, Chanel Clark. Boy, they like Joe Clark.
Listen, my team.
Let's go,
you
bro.
gotta have a team.
Yeah, Joe. Joe, you're right though. You're right though. That's that. You said that in a nutshell, but that's very powerful. And I always talk about, even if you see the most successful people in Hollywood and rap, in business, they have the best team.
Yeah.
Even in sports.
Yeah.
We had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They were well engineered from top to bottom with the black coaches. They had the female coach. They had Bruce Arians, who hired all minorities, but that's just a little small thing of what you talked about. Sometimes your success depends on how strong your team is.
Period. Exactly.
Period.
Yeah,
hey, well, guess what? Guess what, Joey?
What's up?
I know you as Joey. I ain't gonna call you no Joseph Snyder and all that. I know.
Yeah, I call him Joe Sniper. I call him Joe Sniper. All the shots you shoot.
No, this our main man that set me up. We at church and I was asleep and took pictures with me and all that, being dumb. So, but check this out. It's Valentine's Day.
Yes, sir.
How can we do something special for our significant other? Is you the Love Doctor? So talk to me.
So yes, Valentine's Day is coming up. And probably some of y'all not even doing nothing for Valentine's Day. But for those of you who are, because we're all experiencing a pandemic,
right?
We are all, stuck in the house. Most of us, I stay in the house. I don't go nowhere. I work from home and maybe go in the office maybe once a week, but I'm at home, but I'm still going to participate in Valentine's Day. Now, for some people, you won't have the opportunity to buy that same hotel room and getting those same sex positions, the same boring sex positions you've been getting in for the last 10, 15, 20 years and wondering why your spouse is unhappy or your partner is unhappy because you're just doing the same stroke or you're doing the same spread your legs wide open. You're just lazy with it. So listen, take this opportunity. Let's take this opportunity to do something different. And you can do that right from home. You can do that right from home by first understanding by first understanding what a romantic gesture is. That's all people really are looking for on Valentine's Day, is to know that you care. Right. And should you be doing this 365? Absolutely. But let's not play around and act like we don't care about holidays. Okay. Yeah, so So first, let's just real quick just talk about what romance is. And romance is actions, feelings, and behaviors of people who are in love and express that through thoughts and gestures that are very caring and affectionate, period. So if I'm in love with you, then I'm going to be romantic because I want to show you that I care and that I want to be affectionate. All right. The other thing is realizing that it doesn't take much to care. It doesn't take much to be considerate. It doesn't take much to think about somebody else. And it doesn't take much to make somebody feel special. Right. Mm-hmm. But your question was, what can I do? All right. So you're in the pandemic. One thing you can do is them LED lights that everybody's so famous with. They doing that silhouette challenge and turning the room red, or they got filters to turn the room red. Listen, get some of those LED lights. $14 on. You can get like a 16.
Oh, you can get them in Five Below. Come on, Joey.
Or Five Below. Whatever. Look, just get them, and you can turn the room into an indoor picnic. Have an romantic indoor picnic right in your house, apartment, whatever you at. Put them kids to bed, and do something special. Hire a personal chef. You can't go out to a restaurant. Hire a personal chef. And like the show was talking about, support Black businesses. There are a lot of Black mobile chefs or personal chefs out there. Go get a personal chef and have them come in and cook. And if you want to really razzle dazzle them for Valentine's Day, why not somebody say put $1,000 on their pillow? Hey, if you got it, do it. I don't know anybody that wouldn't like $1,000.
That might make somebody ready to rock and roll, Joey.
Bands will make her dance. Yeah.
Man, listen, man. You know them Black women want their ass ate on goddamn Valentine's Day, man. They want something different, man.
We were gonna get there. We were gonna get there because somebody and people on here that talk about they don't eat anus or they don't participate in analingus. Let me just tell you something. If you licking vagina or the vulva correctly, it's not that far from the opening of the anus. So your tongue then slipped just a little bit a few times.
Right.
Like my boy Eddie Griffin said, you didn't went down there and you was getting it in and you wait a minute. This tastes different. So look, stop. Deon, you pointed to yourself. You that's not analingus ain't your thing. You ain't eating.
No, sir.
You ain't eating ass.
And I don't do butts, and I don't do none of that. But you can tell the people to do whatever. Right now,
no, you're right.
It's 152 people listening.
Listen, man. One thing for sure.
Hey, man, speak your thing, Joey.
Joey, you give them some valuable information. As far as you said something great about creating an atmosphere right at your own home for inexpensive. Now you got some people like Michael Belly was saying that he's trying to say he's taking his wife to Cancun, but he said he's talking her to Cancun. So I don't know if he's taking her or he's talking to her about going or not. He talking about because he can't spell, you're misspelling, motherfucker. I'm talking my wife to Cancun. So either he's talking about going or he's taking. That's a homie. He talking about,
hey, y'all sick, man.
You go back. Hey, put the comment up there, Deon. Listen what he said. Look what he said, Joe. Yeah, he talking about I'm talking her. I don't know if he got enough money to go to Cancun or not. He talking about I'm talking my wife to Cancun. Okay, if you talking my wife to okay, look. First of all,
look what he said. He gonna put $1,000 on a pillow and all that.
Well, he trying to make it happen. He not trying to have a regular boring old Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you. Some people receive affection all different ways.
Oh, he said he's flying. He said
he's going. Michael, he going. Yeah,
he gonna take her. All right. Yeah, no, that's a nice trip. Make sure y'all got y'all mask and y'all, your face shields or whatever.
Douglas, that's not nice. Go ahead, Joy. We shouldn't even put that one up. That's not nice, Donna Duck.
Well, nah, these two, they be beefing all the time. So when they get on, they just go at each other. And Leon, everybody know who they is. So mama just be laughing at them because they always go into it.
If you like ever on here, Joey, and Booty is on here, and Mark Ferguson, you on.
Oh my God.
Listen, the comments be where it's at, though. I be crying on the comments. Between Slink in the comments, man, y'all, this don't be having my stomach hurt.
You can't really get caught up in the comments because they might say something about me. They talk about my.
Oh, they gonna fry you. Oh, they gonna fry you.
Oh man,
they gonna fry. I was Will.i.am last time I was on here. Oh, it was cool. I said, I ain't gonna fry nobody while it's my first time on here, but this time around I might need to be ready because they can't. I was like, damn, not right. Will.i.am.
He said, "What's your thoughts?" Okay.
All right, now, no, that's a good question. Now, listen, like Deon said, whatever your sexual proclivities are, or whatever your sexual preferences are, as long as it's between two consenting adults, I ain't gonna judge you. Now, you asking me what are my thoughts? Nobody not pissing on me, okay? I don't do the pee-pee, the pee-pee, the urine, whatever you want to call it. I don't do that. I don't do scatting, and that scatting is when you do. Yeah, scatting is when you poop, when you use poop or defecation in sexual activity. None of that, and I don't do, and I don't do vomit.
Oh, that's some new stuff. See,
no, that's
me, Joy. I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
Listen, no, people do that though. They do pissing, shitting, and vomiting into their sexual, and it's a whole brand vomiting. Now it's different between
have fun.
It's different between gagging and vomiting. Okay, you know, when your woman is gagging, okay, that's different than her vomiting or you vomiting. I'm not with it, but it's a whole treasure trove. I ain't gonna say treasure trove, but it's a whole world out there. You know, they got people that do squishing. Have you heard of squishing, Deon, Slink? Y'all heard of squishing?
Slink, what's squishing, Slink?
So that's when you know those 600-pound life jokers. You know the women on 600-pound life. They jump off of like dressers, or they jump off of like high places onto the person they want to squish, and that person gets pleasure out of being squished and suffocated.
That's why you the love doctor. You know all this stuff. Me and Slink don't know that stuff, man.
Man, listen. See, by you being a certified love doctor, people probably don't confess to you some of the things that we never even heard of. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Washing up, man. Don't nobody know what that is. But you
listen. It's real out here. But again, the point I brought up is I'm not judging you as long as it's between two consenting adults, like two grown folks say we okay with fishing, we okay with defecating on each other to reach orgasm, we're okay with pissing on each other. You go for it. That's just not me. All right, that's just not what I do. But I ain't gonna judge you, especially if it's between two consenting adults. But the spicing up your intimate life is so important because some of us just get very comfortable in either our sex moves.
Joey, just do it the regular way, man. What you talking about, just do it the regular way.
What you want?
Have sex the regular way. Ain't nobody got to be doing no boo-booing and.
I didn't say people got a boo-boo.
No, he was saying he was saying that that before you can get caught up in doing the same ritual sex like you be doing all the time, like, you know, on your back, legs and head, you got to put a little bit more spice into it.
Right.
But not to the point. Right.
But I'm not talking.
Hold on, time out, Joey. Don't say nothing because I got to talk to my co-host. Listen, Slink, that's the regular way.
No, I'm saying
legs in the air, bend over.
No. I'm saying okay, all right. Okay, a person has sex with their significant other. They don't eat the pussy every night, do they? sometimes a motherfucker might use that as a treat. You know what I mean? So he was saying that, that y'all, that's a little treat. Okay, I'll go ahead and give you some head. That, you know what I mean? We don't do this all the time. You know what I mean? So that could be what he's saying is do something extra. Ain't that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Not far-fetched like
Joe, you back, Joe. You can get back in the conversation.
But the only reason why I went to the scatting and stuff like that is because somebody in the comments said, "What is my thoughts on golden showers?" And my thoughts are, whatever two consenting adults want to do is fine.
That's on them. Because
there's some people that do some wild stuff out here. I like to be spicy, but I'm not that. I'm mild. I'm mild.
That's a good comment. She said your regular may not be someone else. That's true.
That's true. That's true. However, I must say, why are you paying all that money to go to Cancun? Or not saying that's what Mike gonna do, but why you going you spend all that money on hotel rooms and all of that different things to do the same thing that you would do at home, that you could do at home for free. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do that, spice it up, change it up, really excite them. Do that thing that she been asking you to do, or do that thing he been asking you to do. Try it. Try something new. Be comfortable, but try something new.
That's a tough ass though.
So let me ask you this, Deon. Not the ass part. All right, that's not what you do. Okay. You don't do ass. You don't do feet. All I'm saying, fine.
The ass could be like the ask.
Okay. And that's a no for you.
Let me pee or boo boo on you. Like, nah, man, ain't nobody pissing on me.
Nah. Come on, man. Listen, we've already established that the three of us on here ain't with the
you must want to get. You keep bringing that up. You must want to get shit on. You must want to. You keep bringing that shit up. You keep going. Hey, let's talk.
But let me tell you, it's people out here.
Of course.
Do it, and they love it, and they just like it's people out here that like to get choked. There's people out here that like, choke. Yeah.
Well, Lindsay Love was probably where everybody's norm is different. What I'm saying to you, Deon, what I was saying is, some people.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet, Slink.
I didn't say anything. Some people might consider this, which I wouldn't, but a lot of people are doing this these days. They're bringing another body into the act.
Okay,
they're bringing another person into the bedroom for special occasions. They might go out and find somebody, a couple, where they find a couple have to agree to the type of person where the woman might say, well, I ain't letting her, you know what I'm saying? The woman might say, I don't mind bringing another woman in, right? But the dude be saying, okay, that's cool. We can go for that. But when the woman starts saying, yeah, get his ass over there. I like Slim over there. I like my man over there with that joint. That's when the man gonna say, hold up. That's when the man gonna say, hold up. Hold up. I don't want no nigga that we can get another bra. But why is it a double standard?
Why is it double standard?
That's a great question. That's because, first of all, that's because we are indoctrinated into, or we are taught, we're educated to be very ashamed of sex and sexuality. Like we're taught it's just one way or the highway. That's it. We don't talk about sex until, again, like the last time I was here, we will do some stuff, but won't talk about it.
Right.
Like we'll do stuff, but won't talk about it. We can't have a conversation. And that's because that's how we were either raised or that's how we were taught in the church. Some of us in church, you don't even converse or talk about sex until you get married. And it's setting people up for failure. Okay. Because at the very least, I'm not saying go out here and do all the sex. That's actually Caligula is actually a very good movie. It's crazy as hell. It's the Roman. It's about this Roman Empire that used to have these huge, crazy orgies all the time, like all the time.
Okay.
But people won't even, like I said. Now I don't have on glasses because I masturbated. I wear glasses because I'm getting older. But when I was young, people told me you better not masturbate because you're going to go blind. Like that's the stuff that I was taught and told. Or you masturbate, you're going to hell. If you look at a woman lustfully, you committed adultery. Now the Bible does say that, but it was a lesson in there. It wasn't this whole thing where you cannot express your sex, your sexual desire or your sexuality. But again, it's the way we talk. And so the double standards come from, it's okay for men to be hoes, basically. Just sum it up. It's okay for men to be hoes, but women have to save themselves for one person.
Yeah.
And that's where double standards come from. Just like I was in an argument on the internet. I really need to stop arguing with people, but it's kind of fun. But I'm arguing with people because there were men that were saying it's feminine to go down on a woman. And I said, I'm sorry, say that. Help me understand what you're trying to say. That it is you are challenging your masculinity when you go down and perform oral sex on a woman. So I asked the question, I said, well, is it okay would you accept your woman going down on you, giving you head, giving you brain, letting you make throat babies, however you conceptualize getting your dick sucked, everybody on there, all the men on there was like, yeah, we with that. But it's feminine to go down on a woman. And I said, and see, that's why a lot of y'all probably don't have women or can't keep women because you think it's feminine to go down on a woman. And most of you probably think that all women come, have orgasms or come through penetration. You probably still in real sex HBO.
Right.
You need to be in real world. Like you need to be in the real world. That's not how sex works. And that's not the woman's body. And even our own bodies as men, we don't think about that. We just think we pull our pants down, pull our dick out, and we just start humping it. But shit, sometimes men need foreplay too.
Right.
Sometimes we need that first one to get, you got to get that first nut out so you can last in the second and third round.
I heard a dude say that too. Said men like to get their panties pulled down too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about panties though, but
he was basically saying they like to get their drawers pulled.
I don't know about the panties part.
Not the panties part, but
I got what you were saying, but not the panties part. But I
want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I got you on here. One of the questions we always people always try to minimize, and I'm glad that young lady, she's giving us some good comments. She got to be your people. Lindsay Love.
Yes.
Okay, she's giving us some great comments. I want people to be honest. And how much does sex play a part in the relationship actually going further?
So I'm gonna say this. We tend to, the world, society, church, family, whatever, we tend to try to make sex be down here. All right. It's not. Sex is up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sex is up here.
Right.
It's up there. It's important. And people need to be having sex, but listen, they need to be having good sex. Right. They need to be having great sex. I can't even put a percentage on it. But what I can say is if you're not communicating about your needs, desires, and your likes and dislikes, you are doing yourself a disservice. Right. If you're just having sex as a chore, you're doing yourself a disservice. And nobody wants to be with anybody that has to fake it to make it. I don't want it. Please, look, if you got to fake it to make it, don't bring it my way. I don't want to be laying up with nobody that don't want to have sex with me, but they're doing it out of obligation. I don't want no obligatory sex. Nah, don't do that. Don't force yourself. I don't want none of that. I want it to be an open experience. I want it to be, and every time we walk in the room, and this is the other part. Sex is important, but we put too much importance on the actual sexual act, meaning penetration and orgasm, when really it should be about two people saying, we coming together to come together. Okay, we are coming together to experience.
I like the way you said that.
Yeah, we coming together to come together.
Yeah,
listen,
you slid that one right on in.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Listen, you want it to be an experience every time, and sometimes it should be competitive. You know, it should be. Sometimes you gotta say, "Well, you coming first." Nah, you coming first. Like it should be that entire. The experience should be welcoming and wonderful for both people. Yeah. And if you're not getting enough sex, because here's the thing, and this is, you know, we got this lesson, we learned this lesson, what you won't do, somebody else will, right? I know everybody's heard that. Here again, like Deon said, I came in here and told him, go have as many girlfriends as you want. Here's the thing, I'm saying not have as many as you want based on the boundaries that you set for yourself. Right. Meaning, if you know you're not monogamous, if you know you cannot be in a relationship with just one person, why set yourself up for that? If you know that's not your thing, if you know like that. You're not right, if you know that's not for you, why set yourself up for failure, or why set yourself to hurt people? Right. And you always end up saying, "But I ain't mean to hurt them." If you know that once I get my kids, once I get my house, once I get my husband, or once I get my wife, not that many men say this, but I'm just, you know, I want to make sure I keep it equal. Right. You say, once I reach all my goals, I ain't having sex no more. Oh no, you better get the hell up out of here. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Oh no, you know, I've actually had somebody that I worked with that's like, you know, once I got married and had children, I don't do deviant stuff. So I'm like, well, what the hell is deviant stuff? What's that mean? Well, because I'm a mom now and I'm a wife, I don't, you know, we don't do it outside of missionary, and we don't have oral sex. I said, oh, that's why your husband is cheating on you.
You told her just like that?
Well, you know, I said it differently, but I didn't say, I said it differently, but in my head, I definitely was like, oh, that's why he's cheating on you, because she has this perception that once I become a wife and a mother, that I can't be freaky. I can't be nasty.
And I think it's just the opposite. Once a woman becomes a wife and all that, that's when she basically all holds the bar, no holds the bar. She starts swallowing in every motherfucker. Because
that's her preference.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's your wife. I mean, your wife is supposed to deaf do your part, so you shouldn't be looking outside of her to do anything sex. So you got to do everything right there. One-stop shop.
But a Slink though. A lot of them little side jumps will go hard like that though.
Oh.
Well, one thing about
side jumps will go harder than you.
But one thing about side pieces, the average side piece have more time to do shit than the wife, because the wife is taking household, the kids, and all that. With a side piece, she's smoking a blunt. She just got off at 4. She good. Ain't nothing. She trying to catch power and what's up? You know what I mean? Her crib laid and everything. She got the 2-seat of Celica. She good. Her motherfucking credit good. She like the man that you talking about. Don't want to be with one person.
Yeah.
Some people think it's okay to be. Now, I'm not even gonna use the word side piece. The other woman, because side piece kind of because it kind of like cheapens the woman. I don't think that's a good title. And because once you start titling people with stuff like side pieces, you start doing stuff like side pieces.
I mean,
you know
I'm just saying though, but she is a side joint though. Like
we
so
know,
you want to give him respect, Slink?
No, I'm just saying that you dealing with her.
You could be whole married, and then you got the little side joint. So you saying let's respect the side joint and call her?
No. I'm saying that you can't be enjoying the pleasures of the woman and telling her all these different things. Then when you get back with your wife, she a side piece. Right. You were just laid up with all like you know. She got to be more than the word side piece. I'm just saying.
Most of the time, they be loving the side.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times dudes tell their problems or stuff that is going on in their marriage. They might have a little bit more things.
Instead of telling their wife that part, or instead of telling their husband, because women got side pieces too.
Yeah.
You know, they got my dad called them sport coats. My dad called them sport coats.
Yeah, they're a little bit better than men though. They can get it.
Well, that's because I mean, truth is, sadly, we men we sometimes do think with our private parts more than we think with our
men.
Like Slink.
I told them, men are stupid. Men are stupid. They do stupid shit, and they get all up in the jam, think they can get out like they MacGyver and shit. Got 3 bras out front. Somebody out front. Yeah, they out front. You dumb motherfucker. You're over this woman's house. You got 2 bras out front. Talking about busting your windows and shit.
But my thing is, we shouldn't have to, as adults, we shouldn't have to be sneaky. Like, we should be truthful. And people not ready for that level of truth.
No.
And I want to go back real quick because Joaquin, one of my sisters, she said we tied. And then Slink, she said we tied, meaning my assumption is she meant women are tired. That's why we ain't trying to do all this freaky nasty stuff that you want. And Slink said something real. That they don't have the time. So the cure to that is that we stop this whole idea that women are just supposed to take care of the house and men are supposed to just be the providers. We have to take that off the table.
Right.
And people don't want to take it off the table because it's tradition. But the truth is, you start helping out with the kids, fellas. You start helping out with the kids. You start cooking and cleaning, and you start, whatever. You start being more active in the home versus just providing. And I'm not saying providing isn't a great thing, but if you want more, I promise you, there is, unless that woman is just not in love with you no more, then you got a different issue.
Yeah, you got to relieve.
But if she feeling you and you feeling her and you start helping her, you take some time off her hands, you'll see an increase in sex, and you'll even probably see an increase in her level of freakness.
Yeah, you got to relieve her from some of them dudes. She's definitely a partnership, like the girl just said. You have to relieve. If you're not a guy that can clean, pay for somebody else to clean. Goddamn, relieve her of some of the things that she's doing, because there's all kinds of services now just to free her up, so you can have that time with you.
And a lot of people struggle with when we say get rid of gender roles. They struggle with that, but it's real. And I struggled with that too, because that's how I was raised. Like, men take out the trash, women don't take out the trash. That time you don't fill up. The woman don't get out of her car and fill up no gas tank. The man do that. If there's a man around, the man do that. And it's just like, now I'm not. Again, there's just some things that just gonna take some time for me to break and unravel.
I mean, I'm glad that you opened that can of worms, because I'm a traditional man. So I watch my dad, I watch my grandfather. You see what I'm saying? So I can only go off what I see.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start talking about gender roles, and I'm not saying that women are only supposed to cook and clean and do it all this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there are certain things that a man does, and there are certain things that a woman probably does.
All right, break it down for me.
Because that's what I've only saw, and that's the only thing that I've learned. So the man, the father, whatever, he go to work, he come home and make sure the bills taken care of. He gonna take the trash out. He gonna wash the floor. Okay, so Ain't no woman of mine ever washed the floor. I've always washed the floor, and I've always taken the trash out. But I'm a traditional guy.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, and I'm not going to just put me in this, but a person that lives that way, he's going to expect some things from his woman. Is that right or is that wrong?
You're right in the expectation, but it's wrong in the implementation. And this is why. Because, and here's the thing, the Bible says that the husband's body is not his own and the wife's body is not his own. Okay, that's what the Bible says. But contextually, okay, if you want to you got to look at context and content. That was because women weren't viewed as people in those times. They weren't viewed as citizens. Well, we in a different time now. So they are viewed as citizens. And so if you saying my wife, and you gonna give me this booty whenever I want it, how I want it, you gonna give it to me, that's rape. Okay. That's and it's called spousal rape. Okay, if you married, it's called spousal rape. So we can't operate in that notion anymore. You still, even if you cook and clean, or you buy all the food and you pay all the bills, that's still your wife's body. And if she ain't into it, you gotta you can't take it, or you can't just expect it. You gotta, like they say to the Lord, you gotta make your request known. You gotta talk about what's going on. And so many of us rather demand things than diplomatically talk about them. We live in this it's mine type of world, this entitled type of world, and we forget that sometimes gratitude is some of the best foreplay ever. Yeah. Being grateful, being gracious is some of the best foreplay ever. And when people feel appreciated, when people feel loved, versus this is your role, this is my role. No, it's how you treat me and how we treat each other. And that's, again, I had to step out of tradition, all right, because I would never been successful in anything that I do if I just stay in this mindset of tradition. And what also changed me was I was in this training that said we need to stop training children. We need to stop training children to be domesticated in relationships. And I was like, well, what, I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, what you mean? Because we train men how to be distant, all right, and disconnected. Go to work, provide. Those are the only thing we teach them. Go to work, provide, have sex. That's the only thing we teach the boys. And we teach the women, you got to nurture, you got to cook, you got to clean. We teach little girls this. And I don't want to groom my daughter for servitude. Right. I don't want to groom her to be nobody's servant. I don't want to groom my son. First of all, I don't want to groom him, period. Because that word is just negative. But I don't want to, just in the context of what this class was teaching, is I don't want to groom my son to not be be caring and loving and vulnerable because he's a man and he has a penis and balls. Mm-hmm. And we have to revamp that. In our relationships, especially you coming to Valentine's Day again, just to bring it back to Valentine's Day, you want to be intimate, and you want to be, many of us want to be sexual, but we got to learn to be intimate and vulnerable with our partner.
Yeah, it is, man. No, listen, we've been going on for about 40 good minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we're gonna do. I know y'all enjoying us.
You got to see when you start talking about all that sex, motherfuckers start squirming in their chairs, ass is getting hot, motherfuckers looking at their woman trying.
What are you talking about?
Listen, man.
Let's take us a good minute. Let's take us a good minute.
Yeah, go to commercial, man.
Hey, listen, the Love Doctor ain't going nowhere. We're gonna take us a 1-minute commercial. We'll be right back. Chill out. Go get you something to drink.
Come with some questions.
Yeah, come with some questions. That'll be the best thing to do. The Love Doctor is here. He's here with us. Come up with some questions. We'll give y'all a minute. We'll be right back. Hey, and we are back.
We're back
Doctor.
with the love doctor, Joey Sniper. Joey trying to shoot him down. Man, there's so many things. You know what? One thing about relationships and marriages in our community has declined a lot, and divorce is up at a higher rate than ever. Well, you know, sex is being sold for discount. Let's say a woman's body, a value of a woman's body or boundaries for what a young woman should let a young man do have dropped. We have our younger kids having sex at an earlier age, committing more explicit acts of adults in teenage stage, 12 and 13. They sucking dick at 12 and 13 now, you know, which used to be, you know, something that you couldn't even, you know, in my time, I'm 56. If a girl was actually having oral sex, she was considered an outcast. The other girls wouldn't even be around her, right? But as it started going on, time started going on, you know, we lowered our standards a little bit to the point where we start letting everything that we start seeing other cultures do be more acceptable in our culture. Because a lot of this stuff don't even come from us. Eating ass, all that sucking dick, and all that stuff come from somewhere else. Do you think?
We're not gonna say where it come from, but it comes from somewhere else.
Well, let's see. We're not gonna say all of it, but a lot of the foul, nasty acts that we call regular sex now is created because my mother wouldn't even drink after us. She was like, "I know y'all some nasty motherfuckers," because you know, because back then the 70-year-old women they ain't suck no dick. You know what I'm saying? You can't find a 70-year-old that sucked the dick that was living right. The average woman is 70 years old ain't never sucked a dick. Now 60s, they done swallowed in every motherfucker thing. 60 on down to some other shit. But a 70-year-old, that means they would have had to been born in the 40s. You see what I'm saying, Deon? The 40s and the 50s.
Oh, listen, man. Listen, my mind goes in different areas.
If you take 10 70-year-old women, they would tell you they might have tried it once or they never even sucked a dick. Now, 60 is something different. Now, they done swallowed it every motherfucker.
Like,
50, yeah.
Stop. My parents are 60 years old.
No, I said, we're not talking about your parents. We're talking about the age bracket.
That's where I go when you talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that bracket right there done it all.
But Deon, your parents had sex, buddy.
Yeah, that's how you got it. Buddy. That's how you got it.
Boy, that's not something. At a 30-year-old man, I don't even want. I'm the only child. I don't want to think about that. What you talking about?
No, man, and they probably
and Elder Yates and Mama probably still getting it in, and they should.
Listen, man. Listen.
You can't be shamed. That's how you got here, bro.
When you have two respectable people like that, sex is not even an issue. You know what I'm saying? Right. We talk about. You take somebody 80 years old, I'm telling you, they ain't never sucked no dick. 80-year-old person in this day and time, they ain't sucked no dick. Unless they was on crack and somebody tricked them with some shit like that. 80-year-old, in that time, somebody 80 years old was born in the 40s. Was in the 40s. They weren't even practicing that stuff in the 50s and the 60s. Right. In the 70s, start coming around, Doc. 70s and 80s, when that boat came out, that boat came out, all that cocaine and all this stuff. That's when a lot of this stuff started happening, man. A lot of drugs was introduced to our community and cocaine. And once they make something a little bit more appeasing, then people will try it. Good people.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Good people will try it, man, because they weren't raised like that. But when it's like a peer pressure thing. Now, kids they do stuff, man, they do stuff me and you would never do.
Emmanuel, hold on, Joey. This man might got something to say. We always put the thing out. Hello, are you there?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Who the hell is it? Yeah. All these fucking letters in this goddamn name. What the Emmanuel? What the Baka Waka?
Hey, with his name though. What's your name, man? What's your name?
Emmanuel Baba Akwaba.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Slink.
Good evening. Hello, gentlemen. Hello,
sir. Hello.
I go. Yes. We talking about the topic of sex. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about. Yeah, we've been on the show for 2 hours, man. What's up?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Sex? Yeah. Go ahead. You have something you want to contribute to the show?
You're talking about the young people experimenting with different things, huh? In my country,
Yeah, man. Yeah, what's up, man?
in my
You
country,
know what?
the
I
only
think
thing
you
we
might be
experiment
Kwame.
with.
Are you Kwame? Are you Kwame? Because you was Kwame the first time, man. Who is this, man? Is this Kwame or is this Emmanuel? Who is this?
Kwame is my brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He
Go ahead, man.
has,
Go ahead with what you got to talk about.
well, on the notion of sex, huh? There's only one man that can please many women. And where I am from, we have many wives. And that is
Right.
just the natural state of things because we are kings. Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
So we must have many different wives to satisfy the king's many needs. So when these kids are experimenting with things, with toys and other kinds of luxuries that people have here in this country, uh-huh, they are just trying to experiment with their godly king self. You understand?
So how many wives you have?
I think so, man. How many wives you got, man?
Well, it depends on which country I will be in. I have several. But in my country,
That's a
I
good
have
point.
let me see, 2, 3, about
2, 3.
17 different wives.
17.
17 different
17
wives.
different wives and 45 different children, huh?
45 children. You
I
give
heard about people like him that have like 8 kids with one woman, 5 kids with another, 6 kids. Well, that's considered acceptable in some countries, Deon, because they're allowed to have several wives in certain countries. Over here, we under different doctrine. See, that's church and state and all this type of stuff. If you start intertwining all the legalities, that's why we only allowed to have one wife. It's really about money, for real. That's what it's really
right.
about.
Well, that's what Mike just said. He got
But
money.
that is how you build your kingdom. That is how you build your kingdom. You have people delineating different jobs for you. My 45 children, they run several companies for me. And my 17 wives, they satisfy different things for me as well.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I make sure that they are all doing what they need to do. And if they're not doing what they need to do, then they are done. I'll get a new one to replace them.
What do you mean? What do you mean by doing what they need to do? What's you consider doing what they need to do?
Anything that needs to be done.
Yeah, how about
if they need to fire someone, then they have to fire someone. If they have to release one of their wives because they are not doing their duties, then they are gone. Simple as that.
Hold on. So what's the wives do?
They'll do anything I ask. I have one that is running one of my sweatshops. Pardon me, one of my fabrication shops. Another one making sure that all of the fish are coming in.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what you need to get one of your wives to do. You need one of your wives to get rid of some of them goddamn letters in your last name. You got about 40 goddamn letters in your last Boo Waka. Man, what the fuck is you Waka Flocka, cuz? Talking about Boo Waka. How you spell that shit? Boo Waka.
I am not familiar with this Waka Flocka.
Yeah, something.
Baba Akwaba. You are running under colonialism here. That is why you can only have one wife here.
Yeah, that's true.
That does not work.
That's true. That's true.
No, that does not work. That is not good enough. You must have several, because one cannot satisfy just one man's needs.
So you believe you believe one woman cannot satisfy one man?
Hey, Joey, go ahead with that.
Of course not. Of course not. It is much simpler to have many, a harem, instead of one. One set of problems. No, you have many to satisfy each other, to talk to each other, to gossip, to cook, to clean, to make sure that everything is running neat, nice and orderly. How can one man run a kingdom when he's constantly attending to one person?
Where you from? Where you from, Emmanuel? You and your brother. Where y'all from?
Ghana.
Oh, y'all some scamming motherfuckers over there. Y'all be scamming like shit.
No.
Yeah, y'all scamming motherfuckers. Man, Nigerians some scamming. I brought an old Audi from one of them motherfuckers. That shit ain't had no transmission. All y'all motherfuckers be scamming over there. We gotta watch
your shit. Better. Better.
Yeah,
everything we have runs on diesel. Fuel. and if someone is not acting right, guess what they will be going into? The diesel barrel.
Oh, one of our listeners said, "Can a woman have multiple husbands?"
No. No.
They started laughing.
You're basically asking, can a fish fish? It is impossible. Even if a fish catches a smaller fish, then you have two fish inside of one. Huh? No, that is more fish for me. It is impossible. It would have to be a woman to come up with some kind of analogy like that.
I like that.
No way.
Hey,
No way. That is
Oh.
impossible.
Emmanuel.
In some countries, that's allowed though for
What?
women to have multiple husbands. In some countries,
Those countries I will not give people things. Those countries are wrong. They are backwards.
they're
They're
backwards.
doing it wrong. Yes. I see that this country here has a woman president or a vice president. What are they
Okay,
going to
now
do if
he
she
gotta
starts to
be
get hot
playing
and
now.
cold? What are they going to do if she gets
He gotta
emotional?
be playing now.
No, you have to really sit down and settle down and think about the facts.
Is
I
his
have a
real
long
name?
PhD.
Is his real name Delonte
Time out.
or Dequarius? Dequarius, why you playing like your name is Emmanuel Babakubu?
Emmanuel.
Somebody wanted to know. Someone asked me one day, what do you do if they get upset? What do you do if one of your wives are upset with you?
Mm-hmm.
I sit them down and I say, listen, look at these 16 others. You can be
Wow.
replaced just like that.
Wow.
So why even start a quarrel? A quarrel that you cannot finish. Because you will be finished. You'll be gone. And I do have respect for women.
I'll tell you who gonna be
The
gone.
natural order of things.
I'll tell you who
The
gonna be
natural
gone.
order of
Your
things
ass
is for
gonna
the
be
man
gone.
to
Get
be
his
the king.
ass out of there, Deon, with that bush. I ain't gonna point his ass, man.
Hey,
Get
man.
his ass out. Man, get his ass out of there. Let that motherfucker stand around there with that bullshit. Our listeners talking about get his ass out of there. Man, that motherfucker.
Hey, look, man. Time out, man.
We got one. Why all the people that we can have calling? We got two Africans and a racist white boy. That he's black. He say what he say? His whole family is white. He says his brothers are white, but he's black.
That was I think that was Country Earl. That was Country Earl.
Country Earl, yeah. But he done threw me off what the hell we was talking about prior to him getting on.
He threw me all the way off tripping like that.
Because we was talking about something.
I was stuck when you called him Baba QA. I said,
yeah. Listen.
Oh God.
No, I know we was talking about. One of our listeners said that it was. Now I'm gonna tell you, she was right. She said it was a.
Look what you did, Slink. Hold on. Don't say nothing else. Look what you did. I'm gonna tell you what you just did.
Oh my
God. Hello.
Hey, gentlemen, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's up?
Oh my God, where'd you get that country ass, dirty African on your live?
Hold up.
That man was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Hey, Country Earl, chill out, man.
No, I'm calm. It just raised up my dander just listening to some man talking about women in that kind of way. I mean, I understood a little bit. You know, he's saying he had to have several, but damn, shit, that's a lot of problems for one man's household. All you really need is just one. Want to go get you a good cold beer, and want to go get you some sandwich, and just listen up. And sometimes you got to tell the woman,
slow down.
I'm talking. That's all you got to say.
Man, get his ass. Hold up,
I'm talking.
I'm talking about his wife.
I'm telling you, that's how you do it. If you want to have the real good nitty gritty sex, all you got to do is say, "Shh, I'm talking, woman. Listen up, lay down, and hush up." That's it. That is it. I'm trying to tell you right now. That's how you do it. You see how Tom Brady handled that Lombardi trophy and tossed it to another man and walked out drunk off his motherfucking ass? That's how you do it. Gisele's not gonna be mad. She's gonna understand that he is a man and he has to establish his dominance. If he wants to go flirt with some hussy over there in Florida, then he's gonna have to do it, and she's gonna have to accept it.
Hey,
I kind of respect that man. What's his name? Abubakar. I kind of respect it, but I kind of don't respect it. But I understand.
Who is Bubakar?
That dusty, Tootsie Foosey, whatever he was.
Hold on. Chill out, man. We're not gonna trash the callers, man. We're not gonna do that.
I'm sorry. My apologies. Slink, how you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a month of Sundays, man. You all right, man?
I stay all right. I'm good, man.
You looking good too, player. I see you with those dark shades on. Are you under the influence right now of some cannabis sativa?
Yeah, I'm under influence.
My man Deon, you're over there wearing that sneaky salmon. I see you. I see you. I see you.
Hey,
buttoned up.
Hey, got you, Earl, man. Chill out, man. Chill out. You got any questions for the love doctor, man?
Who's
you know what?
This guy with all the letters behind his name? He's a love doctor?
Yeah, that's why he got the letters behind his name.
Oh, shit, man. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Mr. Snyder. Snyder.
Yeah.
Joseph Snyder.
Yeah, that's our
He's
guy.
a black Jewish man?
Black Jewish.
That's his name. I'm sorry. He has all these letters and he's got you know what? I'm sorry. Let me mind my manners.
Hey,
my name is Earl. Pleasure to meet you.
Earl,
yes, I do have a question. And this is about sex.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. So last night, me and my lady, we got a little busy. And I went up to go take a pee right after, got to drain that goddamn lizard. And when I started, it was almost like a valve getting ready to release. And I was just kind of waiting for it. And then splakoosh, it started to pour. But then immediately, once it left my reservoir, my goddamn cobra started to burn like a some bitch. I mean, like it was a motherfucking flamethrower, and I didn't quite understand. I didn't know what to do. So immediately I stopped and poured a little water on it. It didn't help. So my question to you is, do I tell her that it burns? Or do I just blame it on her for it burning?
You should probably tell her that you're burning and then go to the doctor immediately.
You got STD.
You probably got some issues down there.
Now, do you think I could have possibly got it from her cousin? Her cousin or the lady over at Denny's? I'm not 100% sure.
Are you having sex with them unprotected?
Hold on, man. He might got.
What do you mean? I keep my gun right over there on the shipper road.
No, he talking about condoms, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now I pull out, man.
Yeah, he ain't talking about.
That don't protect from gonorrhea, the clap, and all the other stuff, sir.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Are you reading off the Chinese menu? I don't understand what you mean. Gonophilia.
Hey, man, look, I told
you. I don't need the clause. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my penis here, man.
We know.
Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor.
You are the doctor.
No, I'm not. I'm not a doctor at all.
Hold on, man. Slink just said you are the love doctor. Am I calling the right place? Are you the right person? Come on, man. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little Vaseline down there and see if that'll clear it all up. Because maybe it's just something that it's just my pipes ain't really lubricated or something. I'll figure it out, man.
I'll tell you what.
Going
down there. Yeah, put some brute down that motherfucker. You'll be all right.
Shit, the only place brute's going on is my neck after I shave. You understand? You dig me? Brute, I feel like that thing might set a extra fire, 3-alarm blaze. Hell, that might not be a repellent. That might be something to attract these honeys all over here.
Hey.
That's a good idea.
Listen. I'm glad you got your question out, but man, we might gotta holler at you though, man. They said to put some ice on it, or Donna Douglas said you might want to try some Gorilla Glue. Put that on.
Hey, Deon, run that commercial, man. We got, man, that funny joke, man. This is for Valentine's. Run that Valentine's joke. We come back and close it.
Yeah. Hey, Country Earl, man, we holler at you, man. We holler at you. Y'all check this out, man. Y'all
check this. This for Valentine's Day, man. This is a gift for all y'all on Valentine's Day.
What's up, Slim? Hey, you know you my little fat butt John, right? So I'm writing you this little love letter, even though you know you a Bama like shit whole time. Now, you already told me you just had your period, and that shit should have came and went. Now, if you say you on your period, I know you faking like shit. Real live this Valentine's Day, I'm gonna do you right. I'm gonna take you out the country. We're gonna go to Waldorf. They don't allow go-go in DC no more, so we gotta go out the country so I can chop. I know we linking up on Thursday, but I'm hitting that joint Monday Night Raw. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna be on my Magic Johnson shit. I'm hitting that joint bare back. Fuck you talking about? And don't be loafing either, young. I was jive mad that you ain't try to give me head the last time we linked up. I don't want the pussy if I can't get the neckington with it. Whole time, I think I'm jive like in love though, Slim. Check this out. Roses are red, violets are blue. You better not be like none of them rollers that I met growing up off 202. And if you want me to eat that junk, make sure you shave the day before, not the day of. Don't loaf.
Man, that's a wild little joke.
Hey, he kills it though.
Hey man, that brother is sharp.
What you have to say about you? The young brother is sharp though.
Young brother sharp.
His mind, man. What do you say about that, man? What? Okay, we done had you on here for almost an hour. So, what is a perfect Valentine's Day night, Sunday night, for our significant other or wife? You tell me. Well,
listen, you don't want to go for perfect because perfection is unattainable, but you want to go for good, great, amazing. Wow. And it really just depends on you knowing your significant other or you guys knowing each other. But I'm telling you, what would really be the best is, you know, if y'all can't, like I said, if you can't go on a trip or you can't go anywhere, transform your living space into an oasis of just wonder. Like seriously, like have the indoor picnic, had the sexy music going. Y'all give each other, exchange gifts that you actually want. Like exchange gifts. You know, you can get the flowers, the roses, whatever. But actually, or the $1,000. But actually getting people gifts that they actually want is at, you know, people say, oh, it's the thought that count. But really think about, let me give you a gift that you actually want. Take a shower together or a bath together if you can fit in the bathtub. And I'm not even being funny. I don't fit in the bathtub. So it's not a bath form, but shower, you know, you can shower together. But really it's really about not the money. It's not even really about how big the gesture is. It really is about you thinking of each other. And at the end of the day, you treating each other the way you want to be treated.
What it is, man.
It is. Yeah, you got to know. Yeah, you should know your significant other or girl or wife or whatever. You've been dealing with her long enough to know what she likes, what she wants. I'm going to go back before I close out and go back to Donna. Douglas said it was a prostitutes 100 years ago. I agree. But we weren't trying to we weren't trying to measure up our woman with a prostitute. Because like I said, over the last 5 or 6 years, our people, as far as from the women, have took a significant drop. We went from Michelle Obama to Cardi B. Like I said, that's the image that's been portrayed. 8 years ago, the women was thinking about trying to be the best they could be, you know, because not saying that Cardi B not classy. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the image plays a big part in our community. So if you look up, if people say, well, ain't nothing wrong with Cardi B, there is nothing wrong with Cardi B because she made the best out of her condition. But if you had a daughter, any man asked her who you would want her to be, Cardi B or Michelle Obama. That's a no-brainer.
Right. You know what? That's gonna be the question.
It's a no-brainer.
Because we gotta let Joey go. He'd have been with us, and he know that this is pro bono, so he ain't getting money. But
not yet. Well, we ain't gonna count it out yet.
He ain't getting no money. But he
didn't have to say that.
Not yet. Yeah, you started to make it feel.
See, man, not try to charge us what he normally charges them other folks.
I wouldn't do that to you, Deon.
Or
Slink. I wouldn't do y'all.
Man, we appreciate.
We don't even make no money, but we love you.
Listen, we love you, man.
I'm having a good time.
And listen, our listeners love you. They ask for you.
Thank you.
Where's Joe?
No, I'm grateful.
Yeah, we go back and ask people, you know, people say, man, where the love there? Y'all gonna bring her, what time? Bring this person. So people inquire about who they want. So we try to bring the people back what they want. Because if you watch all them other shows, the guests that they start out with that do good are the same guests they just keep in rotations.
Yep.
If you watch ESPN, they bring Stephen A. Smith in, they bring this dude in, they bring what's the boy name used to play for the Redskins and the Steelers? Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark.
They bring the people in that people want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Because they start out with themselves, but start realize that sometimes you got to hear upper perspectives, man. You can't just, it ain't about me and Deon, man, because that's only just two perspectives. It's about all.
They always they try to, hey, you know what? Cut his mic off. Joey, get out of here, man. We holler.
Yeah, see, Bill started thinking about saving that money, started thinking about Valentine's Day. Man, listen, that was a great show.
Man, that was two great
great guests
that we had.
Great guests. Yeah, starting off with James Goose Nelson, also the co-founder of Nelson's Properties and Acquisitions, right? He also has, you can look him up under nelsonsvending.com. I think it's nelsonsvending.com. He has several different businesses.
Yeah. And all jokes aside, y'all can get Joey. Joey is a licensed person. So y'all can talk to Joey. Like, this ain't no joke or nothing like that. Y'all need to talk to somebody, depression or whatever it is that you're going through, relationship stuff. Y'all can go talk to him. Like, Joey
has 3 books. He got 3 books he wrote. Yep. He also does marriage. He also does marriage counseling. He also does individual counseling. It's based on what your needs are. He's a very highly intelligent brother. We try to bring y'all the best people, man. You know, because
the best, man. This is the All Over the Place podcast with Slink and Deon, man. But it's never been about Slink and Deon. It's always been about y'all. So as long as y'all watching, Slink right now, we got 223 people watching. I don't know how the numbers got up. The numbers got up.
Ooh, we just start talking about Valentine's Day.
The second portion when Country Earl and the African dude came on, the numbers just blew up. So listen, man, I hope y'all enjoyed them. I hope y'all enjoyed Joey. I hope y'all enjoyed the first guy, James Nelson. Man, if not, y'all go back on YouTube. Y'all can watch it, man.
Also, like our page. If you don't like, subscribe our page. Like our page. If you have any ideas or any events that you want us to cover, we have a traveling crew we can set up. We got more than you think we got. But if you want us, you can get us now. We ain't playing with this thing no more. We in business. We can do commercials. We can do events. We can do weddings. We can do any. If you want to go live and have your something stream. If you want to come, you want your session to be streamed through All Over the Place podcast, inbox us, go to our page, send us
I'm gonna cut you right there.
Go ahead.
Email us at official allovertheplacepodcast@gmail.com. That is our official email address. That comes directly to me and it comes directly to Slink. So it comes directly to us. So please send it out. We are looking for female because I know we keep a lot of males on here. And it's not, this way or that way, but we should have more females on here that had their own businesses, that had their own things going on, and that do hair or whatever it is that they do. But we do want more females on. We need to get that female voice. So let us know.
Listen, what you want to say? I got a surprise for y'all. I'm already working on that. I got 3 or 4 single women, mothers, business women, entrepreneurs, hard workers, head of households, that's willing to come on, and they want to talk about why it's so hard to find a good man.
Now, that's gonna be a good one. Well, you might need to get a love doctor back on for that, but
he can always come in and mediate. We might do 2-on-2, 2 women, 2 men, and try 2 single men and 2 single women like a dating game. I got some stuff in. We might have a love connection on here. We got some stuff.
Man, you good. So
listen, we got some stuff coming up, which will involve some women. We might bring Carmen Marie, Tanya Hubbard back. They always on standby. We can do a lot of different. Jaquan, Savoy, you were great tonight. I really enjoyed your comments. Me, okay, Bill's talking about he want to be one of the single men. Hey, that's not a problem. You're always available.
Don't put him on, because I know.
But you never know. Somebody might can meet somebody and go to the top. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised when you can meet. Well, see, people will get, let the woman host the show. That's not a bad idea. We find 2 qualified women. We might let our wives. We might let Kat and Michelle do the show.
You know what?
We might let them interview us.
We'll do the show.
Monica Massey, thank you for tuning in. William Barnett, I enjoyed the show tonight. Come back to us Monday. We'll be back.
You gotta watch us, Joaquin. We just having fun, man.
Inbox us with some ideas because you had some great comments. How do you pronounce her name? How you pronounce her name?
Joaquin. That's Joaquin.
Joaquin. Send us. Make sure Frank Hall is available for that show. Okay, you looking for little young?
Where's Frank Hall tonight? Where's little Frank at?
Cat, you might get it skills. All that pot pie shit. Get ready to do the fucking show, Cat. All that pot pie here takes this. No.
She did come in.
Yeah.
She did come in before the show started with the pot pie.
Yeah, pot pie and all that. But that's good. That's good, man. Listen, we want you to send. We love y'all. Send us in some ideas so we can create off what you're thinking. We want to know what the people thinking, so y'all can relate to what we talk about even better. If you give it, if it come from y'all, then you know in Baby J.
Oh yeah. You know what? Man. They might not let you be no single man because you got a little baby. They might not be trying to go with that.
It might be a woman on there with a baby. They might could do something together. That would be lit.
Look at Michelle.
Lord. Oh Lord, she be trying to tell her.
Can't see that.
Let my wife run the show. Let my wife throw the show one day. She be trying to rearrange the whole show. God damn. One thing about y'all women, they get on. Well, we need it. Ain't no more we. Y'all just had 1 second. They try to take over the whole motherfucker. No, that idea. That idea out the door. That shit out all.
Not Kat and Michelle. No,
yeah, Kat. Oh Lord, they thinking boy. I'm glad they ain't got each other's number. They be talking right now. Man, thanks a lot for joining, man. We love y'all.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
I'm Slink, and that's
Deon, man.
Man, we love y'all.
There is no us without y'all.
Without y'all.
We're gonna leave y'all with some good go-go, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We need a segment. See, they already going, Slink.
Okay, Kat, we got you, Kat. Bring that damn pot pie back.
Right.
Bring that.
She gonna bring that pot pie back.
Yeah, bring that pot pie. We might give y'all a cooking session. How to make a pot pie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we can do that too. We can do all that, man. We got some stuff coming up, man. Stay tuned, y'all. Stick with us. We got some stuff coming. I'm sure y'all gonna enjoy it. Yeah. We just breaking the tip of the iceberg. Each week we try to get better and better. And because of y'all, new people come, we get better. It gives us more inspiration to keep coming. Y'all fuel us. Without y'all, there's no us.
There is no us, man. So
I'm out of here, man. Love y'all.
Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Have a great
yeah. Keep the mask on, y'all. Keep the mask on until you get the vaccine. If not the vaccine, that will be the next topic on Monday's show. Should you get it or should you not? Yeah. Vaccine on Monday. Peace out.
Man. Peace out, man. We'll see y'all Monday, man. Enjoy the music. Peace.